All right, we are live. Yeah, Mike, welcome to the show, man. And yes, we got the image of the cat. I'm just that is a nice pussy, Mike. You have a nice pussy. Anyways, I'm here with the podcast Eddie. We're here to talk about satire and teach you guys and really just talk about where it went wrong and why it went wrong, more specifically because satire is an art. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Satire is the most beautiful piece of art that could ever be created.
And Crave got an unten. Yeah. Upon your recommendation, you played BioShock. I hope you liked it.
Oh, such a beautiful game.
Yeah.
The entire collection is free on Epic Games.
Is it really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The entire collection is free on Epic Games as of Tuesday.
Oh, I'm gonna get that. But anyways, so yeah, we're here to talk about satire, and satire, of course, is a very difficult subject to tackle, namely because satire takes on so many forms. You have satire in the form of Mel Brooks, which is, you know, a very comedic take on whatever the fuck you're going to be doing. But then you also have satire in the idea of The Onion, or you have satire like Dick Masterson, who are political provocateurs. It's just it is a wide variety. Now, the thing I really kind of wanted to, because I know you're a fan of political provocateurs,
Yeah.
and you know it's always a fun thing. Satire, Uvalde police are heroes. You're not wrong on that one, man. We don't do politics, but we did. That was a straight up disgrace. We don't do politics, but that was a disgrace. I'm sorry, man. Like that is one thing I'm going to stand on, because I am from fucking Texas, and one of my friends was shot for resisting arrest, and he survived, but he was shot. So this idea just it doesn't sit well with me. But we're not going to cover like that kind of thing. Josh Brandon, welcome to the show, sir. Hi. This is Podcast Daddy, Gibby, otherwise known as Josh Brandon. Very well-known guy. Does voiceovers and was a radio personality. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for coming by.
Thanks for tuning in, bud.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about satire, because satire in and of itself is such an art. right? And fucking DJ, my brother, on the main show, actually got me with a satire article about the idea that Saudi Arabia had invested $5 billion in Nintendo, and Nintendo was now going to stop letting women drive.
You
And
actually, wait, you thought that was real?
I
Seriously?
honestly,
Really?
yes, because it contained quotes from Bowser and everything else. I was like, this can't be fucking real. Like, this can't be fucking real. At all. Like, there's no goddamn way. No fucking way that this is real. But I kept reading it, and I was like, are you shitting me? Like,
I'm just trying to figure out how to, out of anybody that I know, you would be the one to fall for that. Because you would seem like the person that as soon as you read that, you'd be like, yeah, that's bullshit, dude. Like, why are you trying to hit me with that?
hey, Ash, welcome to the show. And you know what the worst part is that he snuck it in right next to another political article that he knew I wasn't going to cover. He knew I wouldn't touch it because it was a political article, and we don't do politics on VTNetwork. However, he snuck it in literally like right afterwards. So I was like, we're not doing that one, but we'll check this one out. Nintendo abolishes like women's right to drive in Mario Kart. And I was just like, this can't be fucking real. However,
he's a sneaky bastard for that one, and I love
dude,
it.
I know. Like, yeah, that's what it, like. I was like, you missed me with the left, but you nailed me with the right hook. Like, it was fucked. Happy Friday, Ash. Welcome. And it was
Friday.
just,
We're so alive.
yeah, it was a good one, and he got me good, son of a bitch. But I mean, I want to trade satire all the way back to let's go back with some of the older movies, some of the better movies. You know, I want to say Mel Brooks, I want to say stuff like that because that is satire. That is like spoofing, you know, Weird Al type stuff.
Yeah.
And why did it die out? Why did it fail? Because Graverobber and I were talking about this, and I know you don't have like a gigantic library of knowledge behind you, but you do consume media, and you have seen at least a change in media where the last satire movie that actually was worth $1 at the box office was Scary Movie, maybe Scary Movie 2.
Best satirical movie series to ever exist. Scary Movie 2 is top tier for me. You could list me a whole line of movies. We got a disaster movie, epic movie,
Terrible.
Haunted House 2, trash.
Terrible.
But if you tell me Scary Movie 2, I could give you some lines from that off the top of the dome without missing a single beat. Because there were so many jokes that just landed way too perfectly.
And not to mention, like the first Scary Movie did such a good job of just taking the piss out of the killer.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? Like you know the bureau falls on him and he breaks out of it Hulk Hogan style. He's like,
or oh, am I supposed to die here? Let me give you my best scream.
yeah, literally mocking Shannon Elizabeth, I think it was. But I mean, it was such a poignant fact, right? Like it was so poignant and it was so direct. And then Scary Movie 2 happened, and that's kind of where it hit the wall for me.
Really, Scary Movie 2
Yeah.
was the one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think Scary Movie 2 had some of the best lines, especially the strong hand.
No.
Yes. I will. Me and you argue on movies, but this is a hill I will absolutely die on.
You know why it honestly didn't work for me?
Let's hear it. Give me your best reason.
Because they hung such a lantern on it. Like they're literally pointing at the gag. It's like, oh look, he hasn't fucked up. Oh look, he hasn't fucked up. He hasn't fucked up. That's the gag. It's the gag. You get the gag.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You seen the gag yet? And
it's not big brain humor. It's just it's a
no. You know.
It's Scary Movie. Do you expect top tier humor? No, you expect them to take the piss out of horror movies. And what do? They took the piss out of horror movies.
But do you want to see? Do you want
Like
to
the
know
priest
a
in the
good?
like the priest in the bathroom sitting on the toilet.
Yeah,
Please, Lord, help me release these demons. And then he just
that was good. James Wood, yeah. But
taking the piss out of horror movies. That's the entire point of it. It's not supposed to be some big brain intellectual
no,
film.
no, 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 no. You misunderstand me. The way to do a good gag, a good visual gag, especially like that, like maybe Airplane was satire, but it was more subtle than Scary Movie 2, and I agree. Uh,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
a
definitely.
good gag. Here's a good gag. Young Frankenstein. You know, I'm an excellent surgeon. I can help you with that hump on your back. What hump?
Okay. All right, you got me on that one.
Yeah, and it switches sides between the shots because the actor kept fucking with it, and just to fuck with the crew, and even even what's his name? What was like, wasn't it on? Never mind. Like, that's a great gag. That's a great gag. Like had they just not hung such a lantern on it, framed it in neon, and screamed it. Like that would have been such a good gag.
I I don't know. Scary Movie 2 just it holds a place in my heart as one of the best satirical movies. So
No, don't get as a satire movie, it is still funny. I just do not believe that it is as good as so many people believe it to be, and I think it's weird that so many people run to it as one of their satire movies, and I think maybe it has died because of how gross the humor has become. Satire is aided greatly by subtlety, deadpan, and timing. I agree. I'm a dead man. I can't stand it when movies call out gags like that. Says Lophus. Fucking who would stink? What's up, Paul? Lophus is in the chat too. Love you guys. Yeah, like the idea the idea of doing a gag is to not hang a lantern on it, to let it be part of the scene. For instance, Airplane, when the guy's having like the issues. We'll take Josh's example. When the guy's having the issues and everybody's like, I don't understand what he's saying. Does anybody speak jive? And who comes up and speaks jive? It's a little old white lady. And she comes up and she just starts talking jive with the black guy, and that's the gag, and that's fucking hilarious.
or when they have the airbag and it comes out as a co-pilot.
Yeah. And he starts deflating, so she has to blow him up, and he's just looking at the camera and like nodding. But like gags, like yeah. Then the next scene, they're smoking a cigarette. Like it's those are gags, right? So those are gags that make you laugh because it is straight to it. But everything in Scary Movie 2 was just so loud. Everything like pointed at the gag. The gag is here. Here's where you're supposed to laugh. Here's the punchline.
Okay, the one part of the movie where they do sort of like point out the gag on the nose is when they have the guy in the wheelchair and the butler going back and forth, where it's like, I'll be the bigger man and walk away. Like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good line. Look at these two beautiful boys and dad's here, says Ash. So, aw. One's brown, one's white. Together they make a generic Oreo. Anyways,
Ebony and Ivory.
you ever see like generic Oreos? Like in
Yeah.
like they're not black because they're not chocolate. It's a weird brown.
And you only get them when you want an Oreo, but you don't want to spend Oreo money.
Because
Like the
you
dollar
don't have
store.
$7. You know.
Yeah, it's like, I want Oreos, but I don't want to spend $7. I'll just get Porios.
Oreos. I love that. Yeah, because it's an off color. You're like, geez, this isn't chocolate. I don't know what this is, but this is horrible.
It all goes in milk, so I really don't care what it is.
But so let's talk about like several. I've paid attention to the comedy scene, and I haven't really seen any attempts to reinvigorate satire.
Nope, it's been people that are just straight direct with it. It's not subtle. It's never subtle jokes. It's like, you see this thing? Just straight blatantly insult it or make fun of it.
Yeah.
It's not just like a slide jab, just hard right hook that 90% of the time doesn't land.
Yeah, yeah. They swing for it, and it just, and maybe because and like I blame Oreo Money and Mike Smith like that one. Weird Brown is going to be a character that's going to get me canceled. Oh God, the amount of things that we have said on this show alone that could get us all canceled. It's worth it. It's worth it, Josh. Don't worry about it, man. As long as it's funny, we like it doesn't matter. But I mean, So I honestly blame the movie that I believe was a downfall of satirical humor was Something About Mary.
I don't like that movie at all.
And that's the one I blame. That's the one I blame for the downfall of satirical humor, for this gross out humor trend that started. You know what I mean? Because right after that, we had a lot of movies that were just trying so hard to be gross out humor, and I think it started there.
I think gross out humor is too easy to make a joke
Yeah.
out of.
Yeah,
Like,
and I don't
and
like it.
I hate to bring it back to Scary Movie 2. Like,
Yeah.
I really hate to bring it back.
No,
but
we're talking about it.
But at the end scene where the main female is on the phone with her father and she's talking, and, the bird's in the background talking shit like he does the entire movie.
Yeah.
He just shits out bird seed like nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's funny, I guess. Haha, laughy laugh joke.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand the point of gross out humor. Sometimes it's okay. Oh no, another scene in the same movie, in the very first 15 to 20 minutes, give or take.
Right.
There's just a scene of everybody puking on each other.
Yeah, and not to mention the weird ghost sex scene that I get what the joke was, but at the same time, it's like if you're gonna go for it, and don't pause to have the ghost narrate. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, the only part that kind of makes me laugh was when he looks at the calendar. Her shirt says Tuesday, but the calendar says Wednesday.
Her underwear says Wednesday, and the calendar says Friday or something.
That's the only joke where I was like, okay. Right.
Yeah, but he's narrating it, and then he's like, "Oh, what the?" And I'm like,
Wednesday.
I'm like, no, just do it. Just do the gag. You don't need to narrate it. You know what I mean? We get it. Josh says we are shorter attention span. Our brains aren't trained for subtle. Vines and TikTok make it where we almost have to have a big red arrow pointing at the punchline.
That right there, I agree with that statement. I say Vine and TikTok ruin satire because I will scroll through my feed and I will find somebody where I'm like, no way this is real. No way this is how this person actually is.
Right.
I've sent you a couple of them.
Why?
Where it's this really skinny, guy's arms are maybe that big. And every time I watch it, I'm like, no way this is how this dude actually is. There's no way in hell that's how this guy acts in real life.
No, of course not. A lot of that is building up a character and stuff like that. But even in TikToks and stuff like that, there is a sense of humor, and there is a sense of you can do timing in a 60-second video. For instance, shooting my friend to see if friendly fire is on. Everyone else at the range, and then just when you do those reactions, you know what I mean. It takes a second for that thing to click, but you're like,
gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
Picking up what you're throwing down here.
Yeah, so you can do subtlety and you can do stuff like that, even on TikTok, even in a 60-second video and stuff like that. However, I do believe there is still a huge place for subtlety, for sarcasm, for dark humor. Oh my God, how many movies have I named to you personally, off air, that are just dark humor movies?
More than I can list on both hands and both feet altogether. Yeah, but I think that's another reason is comedy has kind of gone bland in the last couple years. In the last decade or so, I think comedy has fell off because you have way too many people that will take a joke that somebody finds hilarious, and the other person will say, "That's not funny. That's just childish. That's just toilet humor." And the problem is you have more people saying that the humor is dry and tasteless you have those people that have louder voices, then people are like, it's funny. It's funny. Like the comedian. I don't know if you've heard of Ryan Long.
I probably have.
He's a comedian who's been coming out lately who does very political, sort of satirical videos.
Right.
Like there was one where it was a Republican and a Democrat share a shirt or share one body. So it's like a dual-minded thing. I thought it was funny, but of course, there will be people that say this is not even close to being a joke.
Yeah, well, like what's his name? Brian Bernard. You know what I mean? Like the guy that does all the states. I think that shit's fucking hilarious because I'm from Texas, and when he does the whole Texas thing, and Houston starts to come out, or Austin, I don't remember which city it is, but he's like, "You get back in there," and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, that's Texas."
Wait, is he that really skinny guy? Really skinny guy, really strong jawline?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I love his Florida.
Yeah.
His Florida always kills me whenever I see it.
Yeah. So one of the movies I actually really want to talk about, that is satirical in nature, and it's just completely fucked. It is so horrible, and it is so beautiful and wonderful, and it's called Seven Psychopaths. I don't know if you've ever heard of this.
No, I haven't. Please inform me.
This is a black comedy, and it is a dark movie, and it has names. It has Colin Farrell, Sam Rockwell, Woody Harrelson, Christopher Walken, Tom Waits, Abby Cornish, and Olga Kurylenko.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is a stacked fucking cast, but it's satirical in the nature that it's making fun of a bunch of industries that are really prominent in Hollywood, dog napping, screenwriting, inspiration people. You know what I mean? Like it is satirical in nature, but it is so dark. It is so dark, and I'm pretty sure you've heard the sound on TikTok where it's Christopher Walken and he goes, "Put your hands up," and he goes, "No, I got a gun." I don't care.
I've heard that.
That's where that comes from. It's Seven Psychopaths.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna write that down real quick so I can watch it.
And I love this movie. It's so much, and it's so dark, and it's so hilarious, and it's so satirical of not only LA culture, but celebrity culture, mafioso culture, and this just one of the funniest fucking lines that has ever come out of Christopher Walken. After something happens, they're playing back a tape that he records, right, for them. And he's like, "I don't think they want to be called homos no more. I think they find that term offensive. I don't know." Like, you're just listening to this, but the rant of this guy is, they don't want to be called homos no more, and it's just like, oh my god.
Plus, Christopher Walken's cadence always gets to me whenever I see him in anything. You're talking to my friend all wrong. I'm gonna stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron. So like that, and that was 2012. In case you're wondering how far back that was 2012. I'm trying to find a couple of other ones here, ones that are just
well, the one I'm about to say is not really like dark humor, but it's definitely a satirical movie, Spaceballs.
No, Spaceballs is satire. It is 1,000,000% satire, and one of my favorite fucking movies of all time.
I love Spaceballs so much.
We have made so many Spaceballs jokes on this channel. I am surprised Mel Brooks hasn't come for us. When the Marvel Avengers game came out, like when the Marvel event, that's all we did. We just quoted Spaceballs. You idiots! You captured their stunt doubles. Oh my God, the Dead Man Studio looking fire. Welcome. What's up, Juice? Love it when you are here, Bubba.
It's nice to see you, Juice.
And I think it's one of the most clever fucking satires in history. And the Marvel Avengers game was satire. It should have been, man. It should have fucking been.
They should have been like, oh, this a whole game was satire.
Yeah,
it was all a joke. Haha, it's so funny, guys.
Kidding.
We didn't put tons of money into this and think it was going to be a big success.
Yeah. Had they just gone with the movie likenesses, would have been fine. Would have been fine had they just gone with the movie likenesses. I mean, they're gonna pay out the fucking ass anyways. Just go for it.
Might as well just go balls to the wall instead of just kind of.
Yeah. And it was just insane. On the upside, to no longer look forward to a Justice League Arkham game. So there's that. Nobody blames you, Josh. Nobody fucking blames you. Like picking up an Arkham or a Justice League game is like that liquor that almost killed you that one time. So when you're in the liquor store and you pick that bitch up and you're like, oh, I remember this. I remember this.
Yep, that's tequila. That's tequila.
You know? But yeah, and everything Mel Brooks did was beautiful. It was wonderful. Spaceballs is still probably one of my favorite movies. They actually got John Hurt to redo the chest burster scene. So much of it was just insane, and like President Screw. I got tattoos on my arm of those. I do the salute, but you know. Oh my God. We know when he's just running down when he's running into the scene the first time. Yeah, ship's too goddamn big. If I walked, the movie would be over. Breaking the fourth wall and stuff like that is kind of like a good token of satire, and it really is. It's a good tool of satire.
Just don't use it too much.
Use it correctly. Use it correctly. Not just satire. I think good comedy movies may be done for a while. I agree, Justin.
Yeah, I haven't seen. There hasn't been a comedy movie that's been out where I'm like, I'm so excited to see that. It's more like, I'll give it a watch. It's about the best I'll do.
When was the last comedy I saw?
Well, what's our definition of comedy? Because the last comedy I seen was the one that had Fat Amy in it, but she was a skinny cheerleader. She was in a coma for 20 years. Yeah, that was not good. No bueno.
I didn't have to see that. No, it was not good.
Yeah.
I don't know who talked her into that. That was not.
That paycheck. That paycheck called her into it. That's what it was. Because there's no way somebody read that script and thought this will be a fucking hit.
Yeah, this is gonna be a banger.
No. Yeah, it'll be a banger with my head against the wall.
Ugh.
That's exactly what that is.
I need to watch Love, Death, and Robots. I need to watch that.
Same.
I mean, I'm just looking at recently released movies, like all the ones I've seen. There's not a comedy in here.
Because there's no comedy that has made a splash. That's the problem. You know, in the last couple of years, there was at least one comedy, the funniest film of the summer. You'll laugh your ass off. Now,
dude, that was supposed to be like Licorice Pizza. Right, that was supposed to be Licorice Pizza, and then I started watching it, and I was just like, this is not good. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been talking about this with folks recently. What was the last really good comedy? That's what we're trying to figure out. I think the straight comedy was maybe the last true straight comedy was maybe Step Brothers, and I don't like Step Brothers either. There's been some terrible Sandler movies straight to Netflix. All because real life is a joke, says Lophus. Baby, damn, nihilistic. I love you. I just keep watching Step Brothers, Todd Phillips movies, and Apatow movies. Says Jake. Welcome, Jake. Hey, how's it going, Bubba?
I can't think of a comedy movie in the last 5 years that sticks out to me.
What was the...
I mean, there's movies that I think were funny that shouldn't have been funny.
That was 9 years ago. That was nine
What?
years ago. This is the end.
Oh, God, that was 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The interview was 8 years ago.
Oh, I remember the controversy with the interview. That was
Yeah.
chef's kiss.
I was gonna say Will Ferrell kind of ended those movies. Anchorman was good, but not recently.
Anchorman 2 was trash.
I don't like Will Ferrell. I don't like Will Ferrell. Like I know it's blasphemy. I know.
I can't ostracize you for that because I know a lot of people don't like Will Ferrell. I know a lot of people don't like Adam Sandler. So it's more of a taste thing. Will Ferrell has that like 50-year-old dad that still thinks his comedy is good for teens. That's about where
he
it
has
ends.
one character and one character alone, and that's it. He's
Awkward
a big
adult.
he's a big fat screaming guy. That's it. This is the end was good, and they don't make money. My God, doing great. Writing something just for you. Fucking do it, Bubba. Do it, Jake. I love you.
I'll jack off all over the place. I'll jack off in your room. I'll do it all the
I'll
stairs.
come all over the fucking place. like, that was such a fucked movie, and I loved it. But
The scene with Jonah Hill. If you've watched the movie, you know what scene with Jonah Hill I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I know exactly which one it is. I literally just saw it when I was getting tattooed the other day. That's why it's still like kind of fresh in my mind because it was so recent that I was like, yeah, I still remember that. Don't like your co-host 50-year-old dad who thinks jokes are funny for teens. I'm not taking it personally. You shouldn't, Josh. You shouldn't.
Don't take. I was about to say, do not take anything I say personally. Most of it's just bullshit that flies out of my mouth.
Yeah, we're just having fun. Yeah, we're having fun with it. It's okay you don't like Ferrell. I would absolutely love him. Sandler actually has really good dramatic films. He's got another one coming out where he plays a talent scout that looks good. Honestly, anytime he touches drama, almost anytime he's really good.
What is that movie that came out on Netflix? It was something Jewels.
Uncut Gems.
Yes, Uncut Gems. Thank you. That was a good movie. I don't care what anybody says. I loved it.
It was rough.
I'm just saying, smoke a couple J's, watch the movie. You'll have a different perspective on it.
It was rough. I'm not gonna say it was good or bad. I'm gonna say it was rough. I'm gonna say that he shot for Tarantino and missed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think a lot of people try and do that same directing style when they do a movie like that, where they want it to be this hard-hitting, thought-provoking movie, and then it's just like, yeah. You set up for a right hook, but you got knocked out with an uppercut.
Yeah. Uncut Gems was anxiety in a bottle. It was, though. I felt anxious and rooting for him the whole time. It's a really good movie, and that's just it. Like, the pace was done really well. It's just that for me, the dialogue fell apart. Like, had he just not done the Sandler fuck thing, it would have been so much better. Like, every other word is fuck out of that goddamn movie, and it's so bad. I mean, you ruined such good dialogue. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
When you throw in too many cuss words into one 90-minute, 2-hour period, it's like, okay, that you're like a teenager who just learned what the word fuck is.
Yeah,
we get
and
it.
You know got permission to use it.
Yeah, you got the word. You understand what it means. You understand it's a no word, and now you're going to use it with every sentence. Like, okay, let's actually get some dialogue here so we understand what's going on. Because you throw that word at me 50 times and be like, "Who's this? Oh, we said it 5 minutes ago. In between which set of fucks? I missed it."
Yeah. How many motherfuckers did you put out there before, you know what I mean, before you dropped that bomb? So I married an axe murderer. So I married an axe murderer is one of my favorite all times. Harlem Nights 2. Neither satire, both delightful. Actually, So I Married an Axe Murderer is satire. It is absolutely making fun of slasher genres. It is.
Isn't Cabin in the Woods kind of a satire movie?
Is it Cabin in the Woods is absolutely satire.
Okay, that's
yes.
What I was thinking.
Let's talk about that one.
Yeah, because Cabin in the Woods, you had all the main character tropes in that. You had the stoner, cheerleader, jock, nerd, in a cabin, middle of the woods.
Yeah.
You had every single horror trope you possibly could have.
Juice. Yes, he was writer, producer, and director on Uncut Gems. But yes, oh my god, let's talk about Cabin in the Woods. Oh my god, it's so
just hit a
fucking
button.
good. It's so good though. Like
Oh,
even
yeah.
even outside of a satire movie, right? Even without it having Thor and fucking and everybody else that was involved with it, but it is so goddamn good, and it is satirical in the most beautiful way, and it is satirical in the most beautiful way that it doesn't take anything it does seriously.
Not a lick.
Almost everything's a joke. Everything is the punchline. Like to point it out, to point one of the first fucking like poof that was beautiful lines is when the stoner guy discovers the camera in his room and he starts pulling it out. He's ripping it out of the walls, and then he finds another camera and he finds another camera and he goes, "How about reality TV? My mom is gonna think I'm such a burnout." And it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be what makes her think you're.
Yeah.
A burnout, buddy.
And then when they're making fun of the guy that's at the gas station, and they shall feel the wrath of. Am I on speakerphone? No, I wouldn't do that to you. It's fucking beautiful. It's beautiful.
It just has its slight moments where it knew what it was doing.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you take this seriously, you're gonna have a very, very bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time. Justin is gonna go get ice cream for her birthday with his daughter, and let's get the crew together for another improv show. I'm down with that. Josh likes our points and high fives us. Hey, high five, Josh. But yeah, like oh my god! It was satire in the best ways. It was satire in the best ways. Well, you selected Redneck Zombies. These are redneck torture zombies.
It's just like playing. Okay, this. You spin 3 wheels. You throw it at them.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
we got Alien.
Oh, yeah, that was one of them too. Hold on. Let me
Werewolves.
see. Look, keep going. It's
All right, third spin. We have Hunting, Chicken, Massacre. That's a new one. Let's go with it.
oh. Hold on, I'm trying to get. Okay, so here we go. Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom.
Why is it that when satire movies, like based off of horror movies, they do a hell of a lot better than other satire movies?
Because there is so much. Because nobody takes it seriously. First of all, everybody understands that it's fun. Like every time we do a satire about a horror movie, it's because it's fun. The concept itself is so ridiculous and so out there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna dream about a guy that's gonna come to life and kill me in my sleep. Or there's an invincible dude that drowned in a lake when he was 3 years old. There's such foreign and ridiculous concepts.
The
But
guy that murders people on Halloween specifically.
yeah, why Halloween specifically? Your guess is as good as mine. But let's look at this. All right, so let's look.
Yes.
Werewolf, alien beast, mutants, wraiths, zombies, reptilians, clowns, witches, sexy witches, demons, hell lord, angry molesting tree. That's an Evil Dead throwback. Thank you very much.
Ugh.
Giant snake, deadites, another Evil Dead throwback. Kevin. You never knew that one, did you? Fuck you up. I love this shit.
God damn it.
You good? Good, or do I need to call Kevin on you?
No. It's what kills me. It's because you have all of these tropes. You have all of the tropes that would make sense in a normal horror movie, and then just Kevin. Fucking Kevin.
And then Mummy, the Bride, Scarecrow Folk, Snowman, Dragon Bat, Vampires, Dismemberment Goblins, Sugar Plum Fairy, Merman, Greatest Evil Known to Mankind, Kevin. And that's Lophus. The reanimated Unicorn, Huron, Sasquatch, Wendigo, Yeti, Dolls, The Doctors, Torture Redneck Family. There it is, right there. Jack o' Lantern.
Isn't that a Hills Have Eyes reference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack o' Lantern, The Giant, and the Twins. So these are
The
all
Shining.
the. Yeah,
think
yeah. These are all the monsters, and they all have connotations from other horror movies and stuff like that. Because I'm not sure if hold on, let's see if they show. They do not. All right.
I think this would be a bad movie if they tried doing it like a whole series of it.
I would love.
I don't think it would be a good movie to have a whole series. I think you get one and then let it have its legacy.
No. I don't want like 13 episodes.
Okay.
No, I want like 6. I want like 6.
6 is too much. I'll take.
No. And here's,
I'll meet
here's
you.
why.
I'll meet you halfway. Give me 3.
4.
3.
4 so we can have a finale.
3 in a TV series.
4. No. I'm talking about a TV series. 4 episodes.
Oh, I thought you meant like movies. I was gonna say give me
No,
3
no,
movies
no,
and a
no.
TV series.
No, movies, this would not work past what it already has done. But if we did a series, like 1 hour episodes, like Stranger Things type shit, and just did 5 or 6 episodes. Like 5 or 6 episodes of, and dude, let's explore it. Let's have fun with it. Let's keep this humor that this fucking original movie. Why is there a distinction between witches and sexy witches? What?
The amount of cleavage. The amount of cleavage and the amount of moles.
What? Why? Why does that exist? I want to know. Oh my god! Like what?
Give it the Evil Dead treatment. Give it 3 good movies and a TV series. Call it good.
Yeah. I'm good with
And
that.
no remake.
No.
Remake.
The remake was awesome. Fuck you.
I will fight you. I will physically fight you. I will meet you in a school parking lot and we will throw hands because that is not a good
You
movie.
understand? We're gonna be in a bar in October. You remember that?
Bring it on.
I'm gonna pick you up and shake you like an unwanted prom baby.
Do it. Shake some sense into me then.
But
No, but that's what I love the most is that horror movies are so easy to make fun of because if you take a horror movie seriously, oh no, my greatest. Imagine a sexy mall Santa. That's all I'm gonna say.
oh no.
Oh no, my greatest fear, sexy witches.
With the camera pushing and everything, right on his face.
Just deadpan that scene too. Oh no, sexy witches.
And you know what else? I honestly, like, now that I think about it, speaking of like a pushing and all that, another thing that I believe killed satire was The Office.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
I really
That
do.
Parks
think
and
The
Recreation.
Office, Parks and Rec, and The Office absolutely helped to kill satire.
Mm-hmm.
They went so over the top. There was just nowhere else to go, and it was so celebrated, and it was so picked up and so nationalized. Everybody
This is my comfort
loved it.
show. I watch this because it's hilarious.
Yeah, and I've
Haha,
watched
Kevin spills chili.
I've watched that show 4 times now. 4 times I've given it a shot, and I also tried the British version.
Still trash.
I don't understand it. I
like Ricky Gervais. I love Ricky Gervais.
I love Ricky. Yeah,
but I cannot do that. Nope. I've tried multiple episodes. I've tried multiple seasons. It just bores the piss out of me.
And I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know, like, and nobody's able to explain it to me. You know what I mean?
It's just The Office.
Yeah.
It's just The Office. That's the type of humor. It's The Office.
Yeah, it's The Office. If you don't get it, you don't get it. I'm like, I could explain to you why Hellsing Ultimate Abridged is funny. I could tell you why DBZ Abridged is funny. I don't want
to bring that up. That DBZ Abridged is one of my favorite YouTube series to ever exist in this plane of existence.
Well, we're on the subject of satire, so I really wanted to bring in Team 4-Star. And
Yes.
How? Like the idea that
What's in the pot? Pot.
Pot.
I'm not getting rid of it. Oh, don't do it.
That shit's
It's
great for my glaucoma.
Help! Help! Ah, the mighty space duck. Quack! Krillin!
Okay, so let's break down what DBZ Abridged is about. For those of you who don't know, anybody who's watching this and doesn't know what DBZ Abridged is, Dragon Ball Z.
You had a normal teenager. You were a normal teenager that didn't watch YouTube. That's the only way I can sum that up.
Dragon Ball Z is one of the most drawn out, arbitrary series I've ever seen in my entire life. That's fine. You can flip me off. This is all opinion. This is all opinion. I hated Dragon Ball Z after they nerfed Trunks. After they nerfed Trunks, which was literally the second episode he was fucking in. He comes in, he kills Frieza. Frieza, who just bodied Vegeta, who just bodied Goku, who just bodied everybody. Trunks comes in. Yeah, Trunks comes in, makes fucking sashimi of the guy. Blasts him until there's literally nothing left for him to regenerate. The next episode, and that was the season finale, the next episode, which is the first episode of the next season, Goku is able to block his sword with 2 fingers. And all of a sudden, Trunks can't beat Goku in a 1-to-1 fight, even though he just took Frieza out like a bitch.
But Goku has plot armor. You can't deny that.
No.
He is so coated in plot armor, it is ridiculous.
Fuck that. I know. No, I refuse. And after that happened, I remember where I was, too. I was at my friend Cisco's house, my former friend Cisco's house, and we were watching that shit. And I was like, dude, fucking, I love this guy. This guy came in. He's got the long hair. He's got the cool James Dean jacket. He's got the sword. He's going to fuck shit up. Blocks it with 2 fingers. Instantly bodies fucking Trunks. Goku. Done. I'm done.
Okay, no. Let's put this into perspective. As you see, kind sir, what is on my hat. So, you have to understand, this is future Trunks, which Goku was still powerful in his normal state. Trunks did not know what Goku would be like because he was dead. So he thought sword would work. Sword cannot work against Monkey Man.
Except we also know that further down the series, he knew who Goku was and what he could do by his own volition. So that doesn't hold water.
Well, I thought it did. I tried.
I know you tried.
I tried my damnedest. I don't like Trunks. I could care less for Trunks. I was more pissed. To be fair,
it was a year time skip, and Goku had been training the entire time. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a year time skip. It was literally episode to episode. Trunks was still standing there, and Goku was still on the floor being injured from Frieza. I know what scene you're talking about, but the one where Trunks is introduced, it is not a year time skip. It is the same. It is the same 2 minutes, and Goku all fucked up, blocks it, and whatever. Getting sidetracked here. So DBZ Abridged is Team 4-Star. These just group of geniuses get together and rewrite the entire series with nothing but humor, foul-mouthed humor, and they skip all the filler that DBZ ever does.
Like, no more. Kai?
Yeah,
they just
pretty much.
Dragon Ball Z Kai and just threw in their own audio. And it was
no. They did all sorts of edits, like all sorts of edits.
Dangly parts.
Tell me, I can leave the lookout.
The one line that will forever stick out with me. Hey Vegeta, hey Vegeta, hey Vegeta. It's a Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon.
What was that guy's name? Vegeta.
Nappa.
God damn it, Nappa.
Yeah, Nappa.
Good old goddamn it, Nappa.
Good old goddamn it. I love that line. Tell me I can leave the lookout. Mr. Popo, you can leave the... Don't tell me what to do, bitch!
The squares in a circle. The squares in a circle. The squares in a circle.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. So, anyways, they re-edited Dragon Ball Z, and then they added in all their own audio, did all their own satirical nature, made fun of the series itself and how seriously the series itself took itself. That is a lot of itself, so they just fucked that whole speech. But they took the piss out of Dragon Ball Z, and it is one of the funniest goddamn things ever because it's the only Dragon Ball Z I can stand to watch. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Trunks showed up and interfered because he didn't think Goku was going to make it in time.
We're just gonna come right back to this. We're just gonna come right
I
back to
love you,
this,
baby, but I'm not gonna. But anyways,
that's how I feel when they did Attack on Titan.
uh,
Cannot watch Attack on Titan to save my life. But when they did the edits,
well,
it made the show tolerable. It made it tolerable for the 25 minutes that they did it.
Giguk, have you seen that one? Fucking. Let me see if I can grab it real quick.
I'm gonna go back to DBZ Abridged for a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I was a teenager when this came out. I was watching this in my high school library. So that still sticks freshly in my mind. Popo had some of the best lines. It was how do I want to phrase this? It was very seldom where you didn't find a line in there that did at least make you chuckle. Not like a belly laugh, but at least like a
Yeah, no, like I said, let's not forget the order. It's Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo's stool, the dirt, the worms in the dirt, the worms' stool in the dirt.
Kami,
and then you.
I think that when they did the Namek arc,
Yeah.
best. He keeps kicking me in the dick.
Why does he keep
God.
kicking me in the dick? I have an idea. If you say kick him in the dick, I'm going to hit you so hard. But I mean, it's like
There was a certain scene in there that every time I watch, it's when I can't remember the red guy's face.
Yeah.
From the Ginyu Force, but it's every time Goku just mollywops him right in the face.
Yeah, he's trying to talk. Yeah.
I almost piss myself laughing almost every time because it's that not giving a single space.
No, none.
Just
I think the one that does it for me is the what are you doing? No, what am I doing? Flying around? Yeah. Thwart my plans. Thwarting your plans? Are you? No. Good, because that would be bad. How bad? I'd have to kill you. That would be bad indeed. It's so third base, you know?
So you guys have a guru? Yeah, he calls himself Kami. Oh, so he's calling himself God now. That's fine. I'll just call myself Super Kami Guru.
No.
Oh my God, what is that? Why is he so fat? Hi, I'm Super Kami Guru. I'll be the one not judging you by your appearance today. Like I said, there's so many quotable lines in that entire series, and
that's what good satire does. That's what satire relies on: good delivery, good humor, good exchange,
and great timing.
And great timing. Hi, I'm Super Kami Guru, and I'll be the one not judging you in your appearance. I thought you people ate water. Wow.
Hey, Piccolo. Yes. So you're green. Yes. You came from an egg. Yes. Are you a Yoshi?
Yeah, are
yes,
you a
Goku.
Yoshi?
I'm a green fucking dinosaur.
The random cursing.
And that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't have to happen all the time. But if you slide it in, just slide. It's when you slide it in unsuspectingly, it just hits you out of nowhere, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and that's the point of subtlety and timing. Subtlety and timing. That's what literally that point of that is subtlety and timing. When you are able to make the joke without having to hang a lantern on it, it's so fucking good. like another perfect example. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. And that one's still green.
Look at me. Now look at the Dragon Ball. Now look back at me. Now look at the Dragon Ball again. Now look at Frieza.
So there are things that you can literally just do like that and not have to hang a lantern on. And that for me is like why movies like Scary Movie 2 failed, was because they hung such a giant lantern on the joke. I mean, just come on, just imagine had they done everything they did with his hand subtly. Like they weren't aware that they were being prejudiced, but he does pick it up with his hand and he does put the mashed potatoes inside of it without having to do that. Yeah. Just imagine how much funnier it would be with them just suffering in silence, watching it happen, and they're just unaware. They just want to be polite, you know what I mean? But they're trying so hard, you know, this kind of thing would have been so much funnier. But I wanted you to see this because this is Attack on Titan in 9 minutes by Giguk. We only got a couple minutes here left, so I'm just gonna play a couple minutes here.
Day, humanity received a grim reminder that this scene has been parodied so much that no one could take it seriously anymore.
The Titans are gonna eat us because we're cow!
But we have walls.
And there's no way they can break through the front door.
I love this. I love this so much.
Probably. Oh God, we gotta save Mom!
Aaron, put your back into it!
Have no fear, I'm here to save the day!
Hands, thank God! Alright, I need you to help Aaron.
Fucking run!
Hands, what the fuck?
Oh, it's my mom! Fuck your mom!
Fuck you, hon!
Oh God, this is not what I thought when I clicked this link.
Oh yeah, here we go. Last piece of it.
Yeah, God! Nailed it.
Aaron, how are you feeling?
God, don't make it gay, Mikasa. Well, hold on. I'm gonna see if I remember this because it's been a minute since I've seen it. Well, sweet Mother Teresa on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. You sound like a majestic fucking eagle. Harmonize with me, maggot. I love the voiceover stuff because it reminds you that if you don't when you don't take stuff as serious as it takes itself, you can find humor in anything you watch.
Oh yeah, and and like I said, this Giguk does this series and it's so fucking funny. And Attack on Titan, huh?
How do you spell
I'll link you. I'll link you in the private chat here.
Okay, yeah, link me please because I want to watch more of that.
It's so goddamn good, dude. The nice punch line is gonna kill you. But that is our show, though. We have run. I am glad that we talked about satire, and I think we did kind of get to the bottom of the idea. And thanks to Josh for helping out with that. That is subtlety and timing, and not hanging a fucking lantern on the gag. So thank you to Juice, thank you Lophus, thank you Josh very much for coming. Thank you to Paul and Ashley, and anybody else that I missed. Lophus, baby, Mike fucking Smith, Paul. Thank you guys all so goddamn much for hanging out with us. Jake, oh, I missed you, Jake. I am so sorry. Jake was here. Thank you, Jake.
Let's not thank the guy that came in to be a guest host. Yeah, no, let's not thank him at all.
I'm getting to it, bitch.
Fuck him. Fuck that guy. Didn't do shit this entire episode except sit here and look pretty. That's all I did.
Well, you do look pretty.
Look like a Muppet.
Sort of.
Shaking all. I mean, yeah. If I had made by what's his name? What's the guy?
Jim Henson.
Why am I? Yeah, if you just put Jim Henson right here, you'd be like, shit, that makes sense.
Muppets went downhill.
Yeah, they did. Yes,
you're like a Letterkenny Muppet.
To be fair.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you. I'm very happy you enjoyed it. Susan, before we sign off, wants to see the chest tattoo. He did it himself, so don't expect a lot.
No, this one was a shop tattoo. Thank you. I don't have many of them, but they do exist on my body. Done by myself. Not well, except that one. This one.
What is that?
It's a handful of aces, and it says "Life's a gamble."
I've seen worse on you.
Hey, yeah, I got one on my thigh that I could show
I know.
off if we really want to have fun.
No, we're not doing that on my channel. Anyways,
come on, give the people a show. Let's
no.
really show
Next time
them
you're
all
on the
my-
post show. Next time you're on the post show, we'll do it.
Run it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it. But thank you, everybody, so much for coming. And I'm very happy we hung a lantern on hanging the lantern on the gag. Don't do that. Kills the joke and it kills the humor of it. And we're going to get the fuck out of here. And that's for the Patreon. That's right. Go to patreon.com/VTNetwork. We have 3 tiers available for $5 a month. That is our highest tier because we're only worth that much. You get stickers, you get more content, and you get a whole bunch of other stuff. VT Network number 2, for those of you who are here from everywhere else, of course, that is on Instagram, Twitter, and what's the other one? Facebook. VTNetwork84@gmail.com in case you want to email us. Gibby, where do they find you?
You can find me at twitter.com/enoughsnuff, instagram.com/podcastaddy, TikTok, look up podcastaddy1, and if you like watching video games played badly with somebody with a loud mouth and doesn't pay a lot of attention, go to twitch.tv/podcastaddy, where I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Beautiful. So thank you all again for coming out, and we'll be seeing you Sunday. Have a good night, guys.
Bye-bye.